Gareth Bale is set to feature against West Ham United on the 18th of October in Tottenham's next Premier League match. Enfield Council have just approved an application from Spurs to build an amphitheater at Hotspur Way. Tottenham are now a founding partner of Count Us In. A former Spurs striker believes that Danny Rose is far too good for the Championship. Carlos Vinicius is being backed to be a huge success at Tottenham. And in June 2020, Tottenham tried to re-sign Christian Eriksen. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. Today is Saturday, the 10th of October. And if you don't subscribe to the channel already, please do hit that subscribe button. I'm now going to go through all of the Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports from the last 24 hours. Earlier this morning, a statement was released on the Tottenham Hotspur website and it reads, Tottenham Hotspur is proud to become a founding partner of Count Us In, an unprecedented global movement aiming to mobilise 1 billion people to act on climate change. Launched at today's TED countdown, Count Us In aims to inspire citizens everywhere to take 16 practical and high-impact steps to protect what we love from carbon pollution before it is too late. Chairman Daniel Levy said, as a club, we've always taken our responsibility to care for our environment seriously. When we built our new stadium, one of the key aims was to make it one of the most sustainable stadiums in the world. We've implemented a range of environmental measures both here and at our training centre and are always looking at what more we can do. We're proud to become a founding partner of Count Us In, using our global appeal and reach to encourage others to take simple steps, whether at home or at work, to address the issue of climate change. Prior to the pandemic, carbon emissions reduction and caring for nature and the environment was at the forefront of our minds. It is vital that it continues to be, and we as a club shall be playing our part in that. The article then goes on to say that we continue to lead the way with a range of sustainable measures, including, and then it's got a whole list of things, what the club are doing in the local community, at the training centre and the ground as well. And then right at the bottom of the article, it then says you can take on your own sustainability challenge today by visiting www.count-us-in.org. So please do check that website out. The link is in the comments section and the description box below as well. Lots of media reports out in the last 24 hours or so, all stating exactly the same thing. New signing Gareth Bale to be playing against West Ham United. Of course, Tottenham's next Premier League game, which will be taking place at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday, the 18th of October. This report from the Daily Star was put out earlier today and it states Gareth Bale's second Tottenham debut date set after leaving Jose Mourinho stunned in training. Gareth Bale's second debut in a Spurs shirt could come as early as next weekend when they host in-form West Ham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium after impressing in training. Gareth Bale is primed to make his second debut for Tottenham in the London derby against West Ham after impressing Jose Mourinho in training this week. Gareth Bale joined Spurs on a season-long loan from Real Madrid last month, but is yet to appear for them after picking up a knee injury while on international duty with Wales. Fortunately for the Welshman, October's international break came at an ideal moment, giving him time to build up fitness in training. The Sun newspaper have stated that he has been earmarked to feature for Spurs against West Ham next Sunday at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Bale is understood to have impressed Jose Mourinho and the coaching staff with his quality, and he is set to line up alongside Harry Kane and Heung-min Son in the Spurs attack. Spurs have already made a satisfactory start to the season, but laid down a statement of intent before the break by beating Manchester United 6-1. In August, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club submitted an application to Enfield Council and it has now been approved for improvements to the training ground for a new feature. The application said this application is a direct response to the club's ongoing academy and first team operational requirements, combined with our desire to provide potential further areas for the local community across the training centre site. Spurs will be installing an amphitheater at Tottenham's training ground at Hotspur Way, and it then goes on to say that the amphitheater will offer the opportunity for larger groups to gather in a more informal seating. This space will be used by the first team and academy years along with their families as part of social and team building exercises. It will be used for educational purposes as a space for school and community groups to gather. The proposed amphitheatre will provide seating for approximately 60 people, although it is not generally anticipated that this level of occupancy will be utilised. Early this morning, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club tweeted the following: "We are proud to be supporting World Mental Health Day to raise awareness of mental health. Let's all look out for each other and keep the conversation going. We are one team." Today is the 10th of October, which means there is now only 6 days left of the domestic transfer window. It means that Tottenham could do business with any EFL club. The likes of Danny Rose could still go to a Championship club, a League One club or a League Two club. Well, Darren Bent, the former Tottenham striker, has told the Football Insider he is far too good of a player to be sitting there waiting for a Championship team to come in for him. He's far too good for that. Darren Bent then went on to say, "It happened to me. You get to a point where you need game time. Maybe the options in the Premier League aren't there or you don't fancy it. And it doesn't make sense, but you need game time." As far as Danny Rose goes, for me, he's one of the very best left-backs when he puts it all together. The moment he drops down to the Championship, aspirations of getting into the England squad in the summer are gone, completely gone. It's a shame, though, because I want to see him playing football again. Jose Gomez, who was a former manager of new signing Carlos Vinicius, has backed the striker to be very successful at Tottenham. He was talking to Goal and he said he's a powerful player and very intelligent. He is someone who always gets himself into goal-scoring positions. He has a great sense for where opportunities are going to appear. He shoots with enormous power with his left foot. He protects the ball very well. Even when defenders are pressuring him, he is able to shield the ball and turn his man to get a shot in. I used him as a number 9, a penalty box striker, but we look to make the most of his mobility. He likes to make diagonal runs into wide areas behind the fullbacks. He's someone who holds the ball up well, which allows the rest of the team to move up the pitch and start an attack or just breathe. He was our reference point in attacking transitions. It's a good move for Vinicius and a good move for Tottenham. This is a win-win for both parties. Earlier today, the Tottenham Hotspur women were in action in the Women's Super League against Manchester United women at the Hive. Sadly, Spurs lost the game at 1-0 with a Millie Turner goal in the 67th minute. Tottenham Hotspur women are now 8th in the WSL, having played 4 games, drawn 1 and lost 3. Former Tottenham midfielder Michael Brown has been talking to the Football Insider and he has stated that he thinks that Jose Mourinho will be disappointed so far in this transfer window that Tottenham haven't signed a centre-back. Of course, we've got 6 days to go until the domestic window closes on the 16th of October, so Tottenham could still sign Swansea centre-back Joe Rodon. Michael Brown told the Football Insider, "I think defensively they wanted to strengthen in there, but attacking-wise I think they are very exciting with all the new signings coming in." A centre-back would have been some sort of disappointment. I think anybody can be moulded by Jose Mourinho. He's got that special talent that we've seen. He says he's a special one, and we know that. He's a very experienced manager, someone that you'd want to play for, and Joe Rodon is the typical sort of Spurs signing. Italian journalist Fabrizio Romano has said on the Here We Go podcast that Tottenham genuinely wanted to re-sign former midfielder Christian Eriksen this summer. He said, "This one I know Tottenham fans will get crazy, but there was a chance to see Christian Eriksen back to Tottenham this summer. In July, it was the start of July, when Inter Milan and Tottenham started to talk about the situation of Tanguy Ndombele and Milan Skriniar. It was really complicated from day one. In fact, Inter Milan didn't sign Ndombele and Tottenham didn't sign Skriniar. But during those first discussions, someone from Tottenham Hotspur Football Club asked if there was a possibility to get Eriksen back on loan. Inter Milan immediately said, no, we won't sell a player on loan after selling him for €20 million 5 months ago. It was really complicated. But Tottenham asked for him, so pay attention for the future. I would say, if Erickson is not in Antonio Conte's plans or an important player for him, pay attention to Tottenham because they are still thinking to him." Fabrizio Romano then went on to say, obviously now with Gareth Bale, it becomes something different. They are not similar players, but in the mentality of Jose Mourinho, they are the kind of players that are not perfect for his style of football. Gareth Bale is an exception. We're talking about a top player. It's something different and something fantastic for Tottenham Hotspur. But Erickson after Bale is difficult. It was 2 months before signing Gareth Bale. I mentioned on yesterday's video that I'd be giving away 2 signed shirts from the 2019-2020 season. I've been running the competition all day today on Twitter. The closing date for entries is on Friday. All you have to do is go onto Twitter, follow at Chris Cowlin and at William Hill and retweet just for the chance to win. And the winner will be notified on Friday. Good luck. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comments section below on everything that I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to this channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you tomorrow for another Tottenham news video. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and come on you Spurs.